pilot flying an aircraft in flight is the only way of directly observing icing, turbulence, cloud tops or cloud bottoms, or any weather phenomena that might be out there. A PIREP stands for pilot reporting, and it comes from an actual pilot who's been flying an aircraft recently and he's seen the conditions firsthand with their own eyes. It's potentially more accurate than the weather equipment that's on the surface reporting the weather. The PIREP can be labeled UA or UUA, and the latter one stands for Urgent Pilot Report. These are probably used more often in airplanes versus helicopters, but you still need to know the information and know what a PIREP is and how to give a report. The form I'm about to show you isn't something that you'll be filling out yourself, but you need to know what's on it because ATC or the flight service station is going to ask you this information, so it's good to familiarize yourself so you know what they're referring to. Let's say we're filling out a routine report. This is what the PIREP form looks like. It's written in code on the left, but on the right you can see what it means. So line number 2 will be your location. Line 3, TM, that means time. Lines 4 and 5, give them your flight level and the type of aircraft you're flying. Line 6 is sky coverage, so you'll use codes like clear, few, broken, overcast, etc. 7, 8, 9, we've got flight visibility, temperature, and wind. 10 is for turbulence, and line 11 would be any icing conditions. And if you have any remarks, you'd use that on line 12. As a helicopter pilot, you're probably more likely to give a pilot report from pilot to pilot verbally in person versus do it over the radio, but I have been asked by ATC to give a PIREP while in flight, so you do need to know this at some point. It could also happen to you. Even if you're experiencing clear and calm conditions, it's still a good PIREP to pass along to ATC or the flight service station. They might be able to use that information to another aircraft in distress and be able to vector them over to the last pinpoint where you were able to give that report. PIREPs are all about the information. It's not about the format. Don't worry about filling it out completely either. Any information is good information.